Writing, articles, blog posts, ebooks, messages, and PLR by Owen Jones. Narrated by Gregory Gottlieb. Published by TekTime. Hello, and thank you for buying this book called Writing, Articles, Blog Posts, eBooks, and PLR. I hope that you will find the information helpful, useful, and profitable. More people are writing now than at any time in the history of civilization. This is mainly down to education and more free time. The generation of the parents of the baby boomers was the first generation of mass readers, certainly in the West, and probably globally. Their parents could read, usually, but had no tradition of reading books. Instead, they read mostly newspapers. Their children had a better education, and picked up the reading habit from their parents. They were also encouraged to read books at school, the first generation where this happened. Their children, the post-World War II baby boomers, continued the progression and became avid readers. In those days, not so long ago, say between 70 and 30 years ago, people wrote letters by hand. It was a long but very pleasant personal experience. Then the home computer, email, and the Internet began to spread among the masses, and pen and ink gradually became replaced with message boards, posting to forums, and email. Before this point, writing had been a special event for most people. Thank you letters, postcards, birthday cards, and the odd personal letter home or to a friend. The home computer made it easy to dash off a quick note to someone. It took far less time to write and deliver or have delivered by the post office. Suddenly everyone began writing and posting to family, friends, strangers, and even enemies. A barrier had been lifted, barriers of time and formality perhaps. A high percentage of those boomers, compared with other generations, have gone on to write some kind of book or e-book. So the boomers are the first generation of working-class writers, and their parents were the first working-class generation of readers. The generations after the boomers have never lived without the Internet, and use it even more confidently than the boomers used a pen. This is why there have never been so many writers or typists in the history of mankind. Writing skills are more important now than ever before because of the proliferation of writers and therefore readers. Now is not the time to slack, to lower standards. In fact, quite the opposite. Hence this booklet. The information in this ebook on various forms of writing is organized into 19 chapters of around 500 to 600 words each. This ebook will interest those who would like to develop their writing skills. As an added bonus, I am granting you permission to use the content on your own website or in your own blogs and newsletter, although it is better if you rewrite them in your own words first. You may also split the book up and resell the articles. In fact, the only right that you do not have is to resell or give away the book as it was delivered to you. If you have any feedback, please leave it with the company you bought this book from. Thanks again for purchasing this book. Regards, Owen Jones. Inspirational quotes. Believe not in anything simply because you have heard it. Believe not in anything simply because it was spoken and rumored by many. Believe not in anything simply because it was found written in your religious texts. Believe not in anything merely on the authority of teachers and elders. Believe not in traditions because they have been handed down for generations. But after observation and analysis, if anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, accept it and live up to it. Gautama Buddha. Great Spirit, whose voice is on the wind, hear me. Let me grow in strength and knowledge. Make me ever behold the red and purple sunset. May my hands respect the things you have given me. Teach me the secret
Sample complete. Ready to continue?